The Torah prohibits the speaking of Lashon Hara. Lashon Hara, literally negative speech. Today, most progressive societies have one or another form of prohibiting libel, prohibiting bad-mouthing other people. There's an essential difference between the Torah's approach to it and that which society has already learned to appreciate. First of all, the definition of Lashon Hara, negative speech, is not to slander another human being. It is to speak negatively of another human being, even if the negativity expressed is totally accurate. Even if everything you're saying is totally true. The Torah nevertheless prohibits it. I would like us to examine the source of this prohibition, just to get a bit of an understanding. The Torah writes, Lo selech rochil bi'amecha. Do not walk around, lo selech, rochil. The word rochil is an adverb. It's an adverb that seems to have been concocted by the Torah, borrowing from the word rochel. A rochel is a vendor, a traveling salesman. Lo selech rochil ba'amecha. Do not walk around in a traveling salesman-like manner among your people. The way the rabbis explain it is that the Torah is poking fun. It's actually being sarcastic. It's poking fun at this guy who sees himself as the town crier, walking from person to person, sharing the latest gossip. Do you know what he did? Do you know what he did? Do you know what he did? The Torah is ridiculing the person. This is a bit out of character for a classic like the Bible. One would have expected something a little more formal. The Torah is making a point. The Torah is indeed making fun of him. And I would like to refer you to a story, a parable that we have brought down in several of our sources. The parable is talking of the wise man that walks with his students, and they come upon a dead dog, the body of a dead dog, and the students say, "Oh, what a repulsive odor it's got." To which the wise man replies, "But look how white its teeth are." The Torah is making a point here. It is lowly. It is beneath us to focus on the negative. It is beneath us, as human beings created in the image of God, it is beneath us to constantly focus on other people's shortcomings. The commandment of not speaking Lashon Hara does not mean do not defame and do not slander. The prohibition is don't focus on negativity. Don't constantly look for other people's faults. Keep your nose out of other people's garbage. Look for the positive. This does not mean be naive. This does not mean pretend as if everyone's wonderful. What it does mean is that don't unnecessarily focus on people's faults. And it's far more mature not to comment when something is obviously negative rather than say something. There are, of course, times where for a constructive purpose, one must speak up. If you've got someone who is a menace to society, someone who can cause potential harm, it's important to bring it to other people's attention so that they will not fall victim to him. That's not Lashon Hara. That's something constructive. But the Torah is saying that it is lowly. It is beneath us. Don't walk around in a traveling salesman-like manner, once again poking fun at the gossip monger, the one who goes from door to door, from friend to friend. Do you know what I saw? Do you know what I heard? The Torah is saying, be people. We're big. We're mature. Don't focus on the negative unnecessarily. Focus on the positive. See good.